Yet again, interruption. So sorry about that. Is Effie Mae Dawson still with me? Okay. Can you maybe tell me your favorite color through the GhostTube app? If that's possible.
I want to talk.
Okay, I'm here to talk. Just two ladies having a chat with coffee. And I'm not sure if you're able to, but if you could put your grandson's name through the GhostTube app too, whenever, that'd be great. He already asked, but maybe I can ask too. Are you at peace? Are you resting in peace? I think I saw a quick blip of yellow. So is that a yes? You're at peace?
It's not for you.
It's not for me? Oh, I think I know what she's talking to. She's talking to another spirit that's trying to come and grab her coffee. And she's saying, that's not for you. Yeah, this is for Effie Mae Dawson. The coffee is only for her. So whoever's stepping in, this is not the coffee. No, sorry, the coffee is not for you, just for her. Effie, am I right? There was another spirit that just happened to step by? And they were trying to take a sip of your coffee? If that's true, can you go to the yellow? Because I have been sadly, and ooh, what the, ooh. Effie? I don't know what that was. Effie, was that an orb by you? Like an energy orb that flew down to the left by the EMFmeter? Or was that the other spirit realizing, okay, fine, I'll go? Again, this session, just for another few more minutes, is for Effie Mae Dawson, Joshua Dawson's grandmother, who loves coffee. No one else is allowed to have this coffee but her. No one else is to join this session. You can watch from a distance, but you cannot join. That is called being disrespectful when we're trying to have a session. Thank you. And if she doesn't want to keep drinking the coffee and it's at the very end and she says, you know, you can have it, that's fine, but right now, this is hers. It is still hot, right? And it's getting like hot warm. So hopefully it wasn't too hot. Was it just the right temperature for you?
I'm right here.
Ah, I'm right here. Good. Glad to hear that, Effie. I mean, you already activated the
Purgatory.
purgatory. Yeah, again, some things like that pop up. I don't know, but I'm going to have to ignore that one. But again, just by the handle is a capo that she activated twice. Is that because each time you're having a sip of coffee? And you keep bumping into it? Or were you actually allowing yourself to be known that you're there for Joshua by tapping that cat ball? Because he's got a REM pod. Looks like a little cylinder with a redness to it and lights and an antenna. And it goes beep, 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 beep. I think you may have activated it for him one time or another. So unfortunately, I don't have the money for that. So it's these little balls right here are my ways of knowing any spirits are here. Which again, she's already let her presence be known. Is Joshua Dawson your favorite grandson? That's what I thought. And by the way, I'm not sure if you're aware that if you hold on to that yellow, it kind of feels like it's like a definite yes. I've seen some spirits who were able to do that. Okay, kind of like that, but just a little more, and then it's like, yeah, yes, yes, or just going like that. Okay, I'm just trying to help you. Yes, she's like, I'm figuring it out. Good, because that way, when I say anything that you want to say with a definite, for sure, yes, you can hopefully do that for the next question, which I'm not sure which will be yet. Coffee. Favorite drink? Joshua Dawson. Favorite grandson? She's like, I already answered that one. Well, he's definitely a charming, funny guy. I've only started watching him just a bit ago. But it seems like a very good, gentle, kind, loving, honest man. Who's not just looking out for the living, but for the dead. Allowing them to speak up and be heard. And again, I don't know what his ability or how his ability is to see things, but he's able to see shapes, colors, figures, but not yet faces. One day. Did you know that your grandson had a special gift? Is there maybe a favorite memory of him and you that you remember? that you might be able to say on the GhostTube app? Apologies, there's somebody doing some yard work at this time of hour. It's like in the almost evening time here. But you gotta prepare for the 4th of July fireworks. Are you always with your grandson during holidays? Special events? Birthdays?
Certainly.
Certainly, she says. I figured that. That's how I feel with my grandma and grandpa. Or both of them. Both family side. Because, yeah, even though we can't see them, sometimes can't sense them, but I know they're around. So that's why we should do a really good thing where we do well with our lives. So they can see that. Sorry. I gotta drink water again. Unfortunately, the coffee doesn't help my dry mouth. Okay. Trying to do this one-handed is never good. I'm back. Had to have a sip of water. So let's see. State. Again, all I know about this woman is she's the grandma of Joshua Dawson, and she loves coffee. And she passed away in 2022. And all I had was just a quick photo, assuming that was a photo of her and her grandson, and a cup of coffee that I made. And I'm in hopes that I've been communicating with Effie Mae Dawson from Alabama. And again, coffee, it's just a basic coffee, nothing in it. And sadly, it's not special or anything, just kind of quick and instant. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't care for it as much as she did for what Joshua Dawson made for her, which is fine.
How do you feel?
How do I feel? Okay, I guess. How about you? How do you feel? Do you feel good now? Got your coffee? You sent a message for Joshua Dawson? I mean, of course you can always say more. There's more you want to say, you can do it through the app.
Knife.
I'm gonna ignore that one. Unless he knows what that means, but yeah. Or maybe you were trying to say nice and it came off as knife. Okay, because maybe sometimes I don't know how this app works. Maybe as you said something and you say nice, it's somehow interpreted as knife. That's my only thing. So how are you doing? She's like, this is nice. Let's just assume that. Did you have any other favorite things you did? Besides having a cup of coffee in the morning or whenever? Did you do other things that you liked? Did you like to read? Go to church? Spend time with family? Cook? Bake? All of the above? Or you can just tell me through the GhostTube app. Yeah, again, it had been her. The cat ball going off had to been her. Because I'm just going to do a test real quick, Effie. Just so, I mean, again, I'm extremely far away. And just to prove to people that even if it was like a mild earthquake that you can't really see. Nope. See? Nothing. And again. Wait. Is it going down? Are you actually sipping the coffee? Because it looks like some of it's gone down. At least, I don't know. Maybe that's how it was. I don't remember. Are you actually having little bits of sips of coffee during the session? Oh, okay. Wait, has that worked? I'll have to watch this again and see if it was like that. That'd be kind of cool, knowing she can have some coffee. Should your grandson, not all the time, but just, occasionally, if he's already making a cup of coffee for himself, should he just put aside another mug for you? Okay. Or wait, or does he already do that? Does he think about, does he think about doing that? Oop, I don't know what that was, but kind of like there's a little, it's like, just something floating by. Have you, besides showing yourself with the white gown and maybe a hat, have you also given him other signs that you were there with him? Like maybe a cold feeling, whispers in his ears, dreams? Do you visit him in his dreams? I'm seeing a bunch of things now floating. Oh, well, sorry. I have to debunk that now. I just realized something. I was doing this, and I could have disturbed the dust force. So, if there's anything bigger than the usual weird tiny orbs, then it might be her. So, apologies. But yeah, so you probably visit him in your dream, or visit.
I'm right here.
I'm right here again. Glad you're right here. You're able to visit him through the dreams. Because I had a dream with my grandma. It was a kind of strange one though. But it
Alexis.
was Alexis. I don't know who that is, and hopefully it's not a spirit stepping in our session.
Jacket.
Jacket? Jacket. Is this Effie saying jacket? Did you have a favorite jacket? Or does he have a favorite jacket that you gave him? It's interesting. It hasn't been as active on GhostTube, and it is. But unsure about this Alexis. I don't know. Maybe she's a family member. Maybe she's just a spirit coming through. But again, this session is for Effie Mae Dawson. So if your name is not that, please step aside, watch from a distance, and allow us to have our session together. Which I know eventually will end it soon, so she can go about what she was doing prior. Which was probably enjoying some cup of coffee somewhere else. Or maybe watching and enjoying company with her grandson. So I don't want to take too much of her time. Again, it seems like she is letting us know that she's here, as well as a sign and a message for her grandson, Joshua Dawson. Did you want to do anything else before we end the session? The last message? The last tap goodbye on the cat ball? To let him know you're still here but signing off?
Round.
Round? Yes, cat ball. Cat ball's round. Shiny, clear, round. One obviously right by the handle that you have, assuming, touched. And then there's 3 other ones. And again, coffee. So, I forget, did I say who I was? You always jump into sessions and forget. I feel like I may have. But, to recap, I am Detective Lazaria. I'm somebody who watches the videos that your grandson puts out. And I just thought this would be an interesting trial to see if I could get a hold of you. I mean, it kind of seems like I might be maybe speaking to Effie Mae. Of course, this is up to him to let me know if he feels like she's here. Again, it's also devices that he normally doesn't use. He uses a spirit box called Sono X10 and Necrophonic.
Why are you here?
Why am I here? Or is this referring to another spirit like the Alexis that stopped by? If you're referring to the new spirit, I don't know, apparently they start coming. They're like, oh, she's a really good person that likes to speak to spirits and allow them to send messages. But they keep forgetting that I have a one-on-one session with these souls, and today's soul is Effie Mae Dawson.
7.
There's 7? Uh-oh. So basically I gotta line up at the door, like, pick a number. Wow, thank you for letting me know how many are here. 7. Wow. Are any of them cats? Can you tell me if one is at least a cat? I mean, I know I spoke to several spirits. So I wouldn't be surprised if there were 7. I'm so sorry for you to get constantly interrupted by these unfortunate souls who want to speak up too. But if you're comfortable with our session, you think that what you said and put out for your grandson, you feel like it's good enough? Because again, you're always with them. Whenever he's having a cup of coffee in the morning, or whenever he has coffee, you're going to be beside him, enjoying it with him. And then if he happens to make a cup of coffee, maybe to put set aside a mug with coffee for you. Not all the time, of course.
How?
How? How to end the session? You want to say a good strong message for anyone else, or even just, another one for Joshua? You can again tap one of the balls as a last hurrah. You can take another sip of coffee.
I'm not from here.
Well, no, you're not from here. If this is Effie, this is, I guess you can call it summoning. So right now, you're in California. I don't know if you've ever visited California, but you're in California. And I believe you're from Alabama. So I'm assuming spirits are able to travel back and forth to all different states and countries without, almost like a blink in an eye. Like 1 minute you're here and next minute you're back in Alabama. They can come and go. Because that's what I've been told from other spirits, that they can come and go. So wherever your grandson goes, you can go. And he does have a passenger seat on his, what he drives. You can always take a little seat with him, take a little drive with him, go to the cemeteries, join him in the sessions. And again, he does special sessions. Then he goes to a specific cemetery, like a local cemetery that he goes often, and he, sees who wants to speak. And again, your name pops up occasionally. So if I do hear the name Effie, which I don't even know if this word bank even has that, to be honest. Blessed. I'm glad you feel blessed. If you like, I can say a prayer after this for you. Would that help too? Seems like you were a churchgoer. I'm not the best person at praying, probably, because I normally don't. And I'm just starting. Apologies. But again, if you want me to say a prayer after this, I will, to help make you feel it more at peace. I'm pretty sure you're at peace, which you did already state with the yellow. But more at peace? Or maybe you already feel blessed. You got a nice cup of hot coffee to make you feel comfortable. Maybe energetic. Well, it wouldn't matter. I think I might just go ahead and say a prayer just after this, just for you and anyone else who has, come through. There's apparently 7 of them, so I think that when I do end this session, I don't know if I'll do another one, because again, it's getting late and it's going to be time for me to have dinner. And even though I did have a cup of coffee with you, I might be bouncing off the walls all night long. But I think I'm going to take a break for tonight after this, just because I think that way it can be more open for other spirits for tomorrow. But how do you like how do you like me? Do you like the fact that I was able to get in touch with you? Or were you just kind of like, wait, where am I? So again, do you enjoy my company? Did you enjoy this chat that you're having with me? And I don't know how much you like the coffee, but did you at least like the idea of the offering of having a cup of coffee made for you?
Actor.
Actor? You consider your grandson?
That's mine.
That's mine. Yes, the coffee is yours. I was just gonna, whoa. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay. I'm not sure if there's like multiple spirits trying to take her coffee. Or she just. So again, I got actor. Do you feel like your grandson is like an actor? Because he's, being filmed. And we get to watch him. And he's got views, likes, subscribers. I mean, he may not be on the Hollywood, fame kind of thing, but you know what? That's all last times, This is a new time. It's going to be a popular paranormal specialist? She's like, no. Well, either way, he's going to do wonders for many, many, many people and souls. He'll do great things. And you're going to be there right beside him. Mm-hmm. Well, when you're ready to go, you just let me know. You can say goodbye, or I'm going, or, if you have any energy, you can tap a capo again. Otherwise, I'll give you a few more minutes if you had any more last words to say to anybody in the family. And I'll have a cup of coffee there for a little bit. So even if you leave, you can maybe, I don't know how it works. If you can take the coffee and take a to-go cup and bring it up there. But I don't think it was worthy to take to go. Because I have a feeling when people bring offerings that the spirit, even though we can't see it, but it's like a copy, like a replica, but like a hologram in a sense, in your realm, and you're able to enjoy it. Is that kind of like what's happening? All right, because that's what I kind of figure. Yeah. So again, if he puts an offering down, you can enjoy it. We just can't see that, but you are. So is there any other things you want him to bring for next visit? Maybe something he made, like a nice dish, a cake, perhaps? I hear he's good at baking cake. Maybe when your birthday comes up again. I'm sure he knows what flavor
He
you're...
hides.
He hides. Not sure what that means. Your grandson hides? Or there's another spirit hiding? So Joshua Dawson hides? Hides his talent? His gift? Well, he's been letting us know how much he likes to make cakes and special foods for dinner. Apparently likes chicken. Are you a chicken? Like, do you like chicken? To eat chicken to me? Were you a fried chicken? Or better yet, all types of chicken? Barbecue? Grilled? In stews? Or soups? So apparently you got coffee and chicken that you like. Do you by chance like the color red? Do you see that red light at the very end of the EMF meter? I'm going to get close for you. So right now there's a green that's always on, then there's another green, then the yellow, then the orange, then the red. If you like red as a color, could you by chance get to that color on the EMF? Otherwise, if you have another color that you like, you can maybe say it through the GhostTube. I just kind of have a sense that maybe you like red because the state colors. Or maybe she doesn't quite have the ability to go that far on the EMF just yet. She was able to get the orange, I know that. So Effie, I think to get to the red, you just maybe get a little closer to the EMF meter.
He won't leave.
He won't leave. Yeah. So there's another spirit now. Okay, well, I don't know which seventh, there's seven figures, 7 spirits. So maybe I just need to, unfortunately, end this, which, you know, I think it was a good session.
Magic.
Magic. I think I know who this might be. But yes, it is magic that we're able to do this. Be able to speak to spirits who have, some have been long gone for many, many years, or some have recently passed. We're able to get in contact with them, have a little session with them, offer them gifts, offerings. And sometimes some have the ability to see them. Either a shadow figure, colors, shapes, sounds, whispers. And for my case, cat balls activate out of nowhere during a session. That usually indicates that the spirit did tap it. So I want to thank you, Effie Mae Dawson, for allowing me to have a session with you. And again, hope you enjoyed the coffee that I made for you. And hopefully your message gets sent to Joshua Dawson, your grandson. And if you're still here...
I'm scared.
Oh, don't be scared. I'm not sure who's making her feel scared, but that's why I want her to go to where she was, or maybe head to where Joshua is. He might be filming, by the way. So again, thank you for coming. I do apologize for the many interruptions of random spirits stepping into our session. But again, I hope you enjoyed this cup of coffee, which may have been sipped on. And again, thank you for allowing us to see your presence was here by activating the cat ball by the handle twice. Thank you. So I hope you have a blessed day, or is it night? And I will, again, after this session, say a prayer for you as well as the others. And yeah, thank you. And as the cup says, you got this.